Oh, turn it up, it's talking wrestling time. Pondwater and Amy, partners in crime. Lots of wrestling, silly bits too. Having a blast, bringing our show to you. They rant, they rave, they won't behave. Wrestling fans, come out your cave. It's time to BS and misbehave. Talking wrestling, time to go. Ring the bell and start the show. Talking wrestling, time to go. Ring the bell and start the show.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave. Welcome to Talking Rasslin with Pondwater and Amy, who will be along shortly because we're having technical difficulties. She was going to pop out and pop right back in, and she hadn't popped back in yet, so it's exciting again this week. I didn't want to wait any longer to start the show. How's everybody doing? This has been a great week. Had a great wrestling weekend. I can't wait to tell y'all all about it. Amy had a big weekend. She's excited to tell y'all about it. And while we're waiting on her, I see Willie Thornbrew's in the chat. Austin Kendrick's in the chat. Willie, excited for another great show tonight. You're a little fast and loose with the word great, but we appreciate the enthusiasm, Willie. And I appreciate the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. God bless you too. Hey, my friend, what's going on, Austin? She could hear me, but I couldn't. I mean, I could hear her, but she couldn't hear me. And I don't know. She left, and she may have said, just screw it. I'm moving to Austin. Hopefully, she'll be back sooner than later. I went ahead and started the show because I thought she was going to be right back in. I don't know what's going on with her computer. We've been doing this show for 3 years, and all of a sudden, she pops in and she's having a little difficulty with her equipment. Failure to launch. Yes, ma'am, it is a big year. If I'd have known I was going to live this long, I'd have took better care of myself. Allison, y'all got me in the Taco Bell mood. I've ate there twice this week. I don't know if you're in the loop on the new Crunchwrap sliders. I mean, it's like the Crunch Wrap, but it's easier to eat while you're driving it, and they are terrific. Austin wants to know, am I going to ref this weekend? No, I'm not. I'm going to Texas. I'm going to hang out with my daughter, and we're going to go to see the Texas Rangers versus the Cincinnati Reds Saturday night. Got really great seats. I can't wait to eat everything in the ballpark. Look at y'all go. Oh, we're halfway there. I remember looking back, my 50th, Allison was hanging out at WrestleMania, with WrestleMania in Dallas. And it was a big weekend. My friends, we thought we were going to sit upstairs and ended up getting ringside. And my daughter threw me a surprise party, and my family in Mississippi drove all the way to Dallas to show up for it. It was a great 50th birthday. 60's going to be a little more low-key. Andrew and I will be at Yankee Stadium on Friday. There you go. I don't know if Amy's coming back. It's going to be a short show if she don't. There she is. Let's see. Now welcome in. Half of the show. Amy, are we there?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I got you. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think you're doing this shit on purpose so you can have a big entrance.
I'm telling you got me. You got me. You got me.
Oh my God.
No,
what
I don't
a diva.
I don't know how to do with any of this.
I tell you, we're just this close away. It's going to be Talking Wrestling with Amy and Pondwater.
Never. It will always be Pondwater and Amy.
Me and Allison are talking about y'all turning 50 and Taco Bell and baseball.
Taco Bell. How did that get caught? Just as a
because they did the top 10 Taco Bell menu items, and I got to tell you, I did not see the chicken quesadilla coming in number one. I would have never guessed that would have been the number one on the poll in a million years.
I don't
Even
really
though I've had two of them in the last 10 days.
I don't really eat Taco Bell. So
You don't really
we
eat
have a Taco John's.
You don't really eat Taco Bell. You just kind of borrow it for a few minutes.
No, I'm saying, yeah. I'm just saying we have a Taco John's. Like I would prefer to go to Taco John's if I was going to eat that.
Well,
so I didn't have much to offer on the I mean, I did fill it out, but I didn't have as much to offer. Some of that stuff I'd never had before. So
the newer stuff is really good. They've really upped their game. And if you, I mean, the avocado salsa is incredible.
Ooh, that sounds good. I like avocado.
They charge 20 cents a pack for it if you want extra.
Well,
it's worth it. I'd buy a bottle. But their newer items are really good.
Do they have a bottle? Do you know? Do they have how they have sauces? They have everything now. Chick-fil-A sauce.
I try not to. I mean, I'm in stores all day long, and I try not to go to them when I'm off.
Oh, I don't blame you for that.
So tell us, Amy, how was your weekend?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So I didn't give you a graphic for that. I went to the Squared Circle Expo.
Uh-oh. Sorry. All that pre-show production went out the window when you left.
Oh, okay. Well, so as you can see, Square Circle Expo, that was in Indianapolis, Indiana. And it was 2 days worth of wrestle. I loved it. Every bit of it.
Hang on. I think Willie's done. Oh. We may have to end the show now. I think Willie. Amy probably doesn't eat Taco Bell because she's not a stoner.
Well, that would probably. Well, I am not a stoner. I'll say that much.
Hey, I eat Taco Bell a lot, and I've never smoked it in my life. So I think it's funny that you said that about Amy, but I'm kind of offended, Willie.
Yeah, he's like he knows. He's not sure about you. He definitely is like, I definitely know Amy. Probably not. So.
Yeah, you act that way. He's probably thinking, damn, Dave acts that way without being under the influence.
You're like, oh my Lord.
Let me tell you.
Yes, go ahead.
Let me answer Austin. No, Austin, I'm not going to watch AEW Dynamite tonight, tomorrow night. I don't enjoy it, so I don't watch it. Sometimes I'll see some clips. I try to see what's going on with MJF because I like him. AEW is not. It's not for me. And I have a hard time getting all the way through Raw, if I'm being honest. This last week's Raw was pretty good. But I mean, I'm not dogging AEW. I'm just saying that I don't really enjoy it, and so I don't spend a whole lot of time watching it.
I think it's on right now.
It is.
I just heard. I feel like I just heard. Whose music? I don't know. I heard somebody's music, but I like watching for FTR. So super fan. Anyway, so I went to the Squared Expo or Squared Circle Expo in Indianapolis this past weekend. It is like the largest wrestle con in the Midwest. It was fabulous. Friday and Saturday, they had all kinds of fabulous guests. I went actually as a volunteer. I wanted to volunteer this year, and I got to do that with some of our collaborative friends over on Drunken Pop. Tim and Timmy C and TJ were also there.
Don't forget the fund director.
Well, yes, Justin Yent was also the fund director. He was also volunteering there. I got to work with the New Age Outlaws. They were phenomenal. I had such a great time with them. And Road Dogg, he was funny. Like he was constantly talking, making jokes, and just all kinds of stuff, interacting with people. Like it was a blast.
He's the absolute best.
Yes. And so they had this. it was kind of funny, but so like they had like if you wanted to get your picture and autograph from them, it was a combo. You know,
Right.
that's what they called it. Well, if anybody got a combo, he yelled out combo, you know, and again, it's just so funny, you know. And then you had Rikishi came over to say hi. Alsto was not right next to them. Uh, Sonny Ono came over. The Headbangers, like it was Perry Saturn, Buff Bagwell. So you had this almost like them. You got to kind of watch
time
them.
out.
Yes.
How's Buff doing?
He looked like he was doing good. I mean, you could tell he had
He
a
getting around good?
prosthetic, but I mean, he was getting around very well.
Well, you know, when I worked with him last year,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was his only problem is getting up and down. I mean, because his leg wouldn't bend.
Right.
And I mean, he was kind of to the point where it was a positive. Them going ahead and taking the leg was a positive for him. It was going to be life changing in a good way for him.
Oh
And
yeah.
his attitude was so positive.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was very. I mean, yes, very much. DDP was there. Has he gone to DDP's yoga studio? I feel like he has.
He has. He's been off and on with that.
Yeah. But again, like just everybody came over. Like I said, they kind of had a nice little reunion because people would come over. They hadn't seen each other for a while, and then, you know, they would talk for a little bit and just kind of interact and hug, take pictures, and you know, and so you kind of got to see that along with them interacting with their fans. And I mean, it was just really, really fun. I got my picture taken with them. I got their autograph, and I also got my autograph and picture with Brody King. He was there. Slight little crush on him. And so I was super excited to get my autograph and picture with him. These are some wrestling. Like I said, they had matches each night. This was the second night. This is Lord Crew, I think is his name. I forgot the other dudes. Juice. Lord Crew is starting to be another one of my favorites. I do tend to have a type. So you'll see. You'll see that in a little bit. Eddie Kingston was there, and Ortiz. I helped Eddie Kingston find his room because we were on the same floor. And Orange Cassidy was there. Harley Cameron. DDP came in. Kevin Nash. I mean, it was lots and lots of talent. Aaron Stevens. He was actually went by Damian Sandow at this show. He did at this show. And I forgot this other dude's name. They're from NWA. Carson something. It's his protege. If you can just imagine a younger Damian Sandow, kind of that snooty, you know, like Karrion Kross. Oh,
I don't know if I'm supposed to love that guy, but I do.
Yeah. Scarlett was not there. However, she was there at the event, but she was not here at this particular match. I forgot who he wrestled. Darn. But yeah, I took some pictures of that. Packed house for this. It was a great wrestling show. I mean, it really, really was. They had the NWA Women's Champions, Marty Bell and something right. Alyssa.
They had the NWA Women's Tag Team Champions?
Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know what I just said, but
you said the NWA Women's Champion.
Oh yes, tag champion. Sorry. They were there and they had a match. They wrestled, they were like intergender with the Headbangers against someone else. I'm trying to think, but like I said, it was just great. They had lots of great talent, lots of vendors. High Spots was there, Pro Wrestling Tees, a lot of promotions, you know, and then they bring people in. I mean, it was wonderful. I really loved it. I had a great time. I'm so glad that I went with the TJ and Justin and Timmy, because they kind of helped like make sure I knew what I was doing. I've never done that before, you know, volunteered like that before. It was great. We had a great time. I'm so glad that I did it. I was wore out, but that was it filled my wrestling cup. And I'm very
I
much
love
looking
going to
forward to
those,
next year. Yes.
and I think I've worked some too,
Hmm.
and watching wrestlers interact with their wrestling friends and seeing how genuinely happy they are to see each other.
Yes.
Uh, I always have a good time with those things.
And I will say this for Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. Now, granted, I know it happens with all of them probably, but like seriously, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, New Age Outlaws, they had fans that came up that were probably 8 years old. And then they also had fans like, my age and older, like the span of people that wanted their autograph, wanted a picture, and wanted to talk to him or say hello, whatever, like was just, and
Well, Amy,
yes.
think about it. WrestleMania 17 was 25 years ago today.
Woo, really?
Like 25 years ago, I was at WrestleMania 17, which I think is, and Efren was too, which to me is the greatest WrestleMania of all time, in my humble opinion.
Now, where was that one?
The Houston Astrodome.
Okay, it was in Houston. Okay.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is the New Age Outlaws were doing their thing 25 years ago.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yes, I know. Yes, exactly. But I love seeing all that. And then people were like super excited to see them. People had
Have you ever been
bells,
around Billy Gunn
Funko
before?
Pops. Not really. Not
Were you
really.
blown away as how huge he is?
Well, it was funny. I can't tell you how many people commented, whether it was in the line or just walking by, about how big his arms were. They were very big, but it was just funny how it's like
The dude was as big as Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah, 80s Hogan.
I don't think you can tell in the picture that I have of him, but like with him, but yes,
Yeah, I
very
was
much
looking at his
so.
forearms. His
And
forearms are as big as my legs.
Whenever when he first started on the second day, he had like a sweatshirt on, and when he got hot or whatever, he took it off. That's when it was like, yeah, you got to show your, like even Billy Gunn was, messing. Not Billy Gunn,
Road
Road
Dogg.
Dogg was messing with him and stuff.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Road Dogg looks pretty good. He's trimmed down since the last time I saw him.
Yeah, and again, he seemed, like I said, he loved. Oh, and the other thing that they really loved, which I thought was what I thought was super cute, was just like some people had pictures, like you said, of them with Road Dogg 20 years ago at a, whatever, and they would have that picture and they would show them, and they talk about it. It was just really, I really, really had a great time. Al Snow was on the other side. Shotzi Blackheart was across from us. So you just, again, so many of them super sweet. Shotzi Blackheart was super, just from what I could tell, like super sweet to her fans. She was so excited, so appreciative. Same thing with Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. And I'm not saying other people weren't. I'm just saying these are the ones who were around me, and I could, could hear. As you can imagine, I didn't have much downtime because New Age Outlaws had a line the whole time that they were going. And it was just great,
Hey, let's go to the chat real quick.
Yes.
Willie Buck wants to know what's up.
Oh, not a whole lot. Just working hard, and just like I said, my wrestling cup is floweth over.
Hey, Willie Buck, we get. Of course, we mentioned we got Allison and Willie Thornbrew and Austin. There's T Weave. T Weave's here. T Weave's coming to my town on a night that I'm working wrestling matches about 10 minutes away from where he's going to be. So
is he going? Or
I'm going to try. I'm going to work on him.
Yeah. Well, I know sometimes with the matches, he doesn't always get to. I'm sure he's going for soccer, so I'm sure that will be the deciding factor. But yes, he should be able to stick. He should be able to.
Darren Staley's there. Hey, Darren, what's going on? Terry, how close am I to having Andrew track me down and key my car? Oh, that's not.
I don't know about the tracking down, but I think you're pretty close to him keying your car. No.
Ben Jones is. He sent me a message before the show and told me happy birthday. If he'd have been a minute earlier, he would have beat my mother. That was a day early because she gets confused.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say.
She called me a day early and sang to me, and I asked her if she's going to call me back tomorrow and do it.
She said April Fool's, right? She's like, April Fool's.
Hey, she's 84. I'll cut her some slack.
Didn't sound like you were cutting her much slack, just saying.
Yeah. But Ben, It is funny because right after Ben did it in a messenger, my friend Bobby Rasslin, who I grew up with, who actually lives in Australia, he posted on my page because it's tomorrow over there.
Right.
We got Justin Davis. Thank you, Justin.
Oh, yeah.
Justin's also texting me. I've already responded to him in text. There's Miss Ginger. Speaking of Miss Ginger, oh, come on, Dave. Bear with me.
I mess everything up with the.
Bear with me.
Come in and out and all that good stuff.
How cool is that?
Oh my gosh, Miss Ginger. His head's
How cool is
already
Miss Ginger?
big. What are we gonna do? That's great. I love that.
And
it's
she
purple.
gave them to me and Stephanie too.
I love that. Is the shirt purple? Because that is my favorite color.
Look, it looks blue to me.
Oh, I'm talking about her shirt. Is her shirt?
It looks blue to me.
Okay.
I mean, but
blue.
you know, when it comes to color, I'm just guessing.
That's very true.
But that is so cool. I told all the guys, I said, y'all say referees don't draw, but I got proof. I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna go ahead and segue into Friday night. Friday night, Lost Art of Wrestling was in Florence, Mississippi.
Is that this here picture? Is that where it's taken from?
Yeah, this is where it was at.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, by the end of the night, I was gonna have a hard time fitting my head into my truck because that crowd was incredible.
And then you saw your shirt. I'm sure you did. Purple, so that's good.
Sorry, Amy. Every time I change screens, I got to put you back in.
It's okay.
Hey, look, and here's Paul Wright. Hey, Super Dave, the crowd loved you. Lost Art of Wrestling. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I love being a part of it. It's such a positive place to work.
Yeah.
The lost part is bringing people that are lost to Christ. They do devotionals, and the guy, I apologize that I cannot remember that young man's name, but when he gave the devotional to the locker room, I think it's the first time that I saw as much wrestlers locked into what he was saying. It's a great devotional. But the crowd was unreal. They were into everything that we were doing on this show. I say show. Ryan Keith was his name. Thank you so much, Paul. But I mean to tell you, the reaction. I mean, I don't normally lean into it, but there wasn't no getting around it the other night. I mean, there was a group of students chanting my name.
Oh my!
And I was like, stop, because I always worry about getting heat with the boys.
Right. And
I just was like, stop it. And they started to stop. And then I was like, I just leaned into it. I said, no, now do it again. I leaned in Friday night. But I mean, I got people were wanting to get pictures, and it was just an incredible energy in the building from the first match to the last match. We kicked off the night with Days of Rage against the Riots. Leo and Alex. Alex made his debut. This was his debut match. In Days of Rage, they won the match.
He lost his debut.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I hate that.
Well, I mean,
I know. I'm just saying.
Paul didn't, because he was on the other team. Paul and Eric have reformed Days of Rage, and sometimes the big brother's got to whoop the little brother's ass. That's how it works.
I know.
Shout out to my little brother. Then we had Geo Savage versus Ursa Major.
Yay, Geo Savage!
I mean, y'all know that there's probably no bigger fan in the world of Geo Savage than myself. And but he came up short against Ursa Major. Ursa Major is on a tear. He's an absolute monster.
I was going to say, I mean, it's all in the name, Ursa Major. That's, you're implying something huge.
But believe it or not, this was a pretty clean match.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Ursa's an absolute monster, but he's not a rule-breaking monster at the moment. Right. And the crowd loves him.
Interesting. The crowd loves him.
Then we had the Hosey brothers against Punk Money.
Punk Money. Okay.
And the Hoseys won.
Was it for the title? I mean, it doesn't matter. It didn't change hands, but I'm just curious if it
I
was a
don't
title
think
match.
so. I
It's
don't
just-
remember. I didn't hold the belts up before the match. I think it was
Okay.
non-title.
Okay.
They won either way.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. I have never worked with either one of these men,
Mhm.
and I'm super, super, super impressed with both of them.
Awesome. Were
That
they
Kelly,
local?
that Kelly Clark. No. Kelly Clark is, man. You talk about charisma. Jacob Walker is about. He's an old school heel.
Mm-hmm.
His boots and his trunks remind me of Harley Race's color scheme.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Is that the first time they'd wrestled at Lost Art?
the first time I've worked with them, so if they've been there, they were there when I wasn't. I don't remember working with Kelly Clark before.
Okay.
And it was my first time meeting Jacob Walker. I hope it's not the last. I was so impressed with them, and the match was so much fun to referee. And
Cool.
I mean, Jacob kept on grabbing the ropes.
And you know what? I mean,
like
just
he kept using the ropes for leverage, and I got tired of telling him, so I went Tommy Young on him and kicked his hands off the ropes one time.
you know what though? It's funny how you said that Jacob is kind of like reminds you of an old time heel, because looking at Kelly, to me, with the bright colors and the headband, like he reminds me of like an old school baby face, like an 80, like a Rock and Roll Express.
I think his
something like
moniker is Mr. Personality.
I gotcha. So I bet that was a good match,
Yeah, I was very, very, very impressed. Then these are actually tag team partners, but they were wrestling for a spot in the ladder match that's going to be coming up in May at Lost Art.
Vladimir had a partner. I didn't know.
Vladimir Koloff, yeah, somebody likes him. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. I've watched the transformation over several years of Vladimir Koloff.
Sure.
I told him it's time to take the mask off, and because he looks more like Nikita Koloff than. I mean,
Nikolai
boy's
Volkov.
jacked. He's eating clean. He's working his ass off.
You can definitely tell, just even from the short time that we've been doing the show, when we had him on, and some of the promo, like things, the posters and stuff that we've seen, that it's definitely
he was a super heavy. He was a super heavyweight when I met him.
Yes.
And now he's cut. I mean, he's cut up. I mean, I don't care if you love him or hate him. Let's hear it for Vladimir Koloff.
Yes.
Just because he looks great and he's healthy, and like I said, the mask. If he took the mask off and went full Nikita Koloff, he'd be. I mean, that's how impressed with his physique that I am. And he wrestled El Saco Gato, and Koloff came out on top. Now, let me tell you something.
Okay.
For the Zero Gravity Championship, Jesse the Dragon Heart defended against Andreas. And man, what a match. What an absolute banger of a match. I mean, there are high flyers.
Oh, I
There
bet.
was high impact.
Zero
man.
gravity.
Yeah. It was. It filled the bill. If you haven't seen Andreas and Jesse the Dragonheart, man, go to YouTube and just search them. They are. I mean, they aren't going to do anything but get better. And you know, as a rule, the high flying, all that flip flop and fly doesn't normally resonate with me. I like to see more ground and pound.
Yes.
But their flip flop and flies done in a way that it was impactful. They weren't just flip flopping and flying to be flip flopping and flying.
Right. They weren't just standing there.
Everything had a meaning. And super impressed. And both their attitudes are just incredible.
Did you say he retained his title?
He did.
Cool.
Beautiful 450. Beautiful
Oh, my Lord.
450.
Could you even
Oh.
imagine?
I watched it. I don't have to
Well, I
imagine
know,
it.
but I'm just saying, yes.
I mean, it was. And then for the heavyweight championship, Sammy Wright, your LAW champion against Zane Stevens, which might have been Zane's last match. He's a 20-year veteran. What a talent. I've worked with him before at Legacy.
Mhm.
Man, the guy, and it got out of control.
Mm.
They said, "Hey, Dave, Obama's down."
Oh no!
And
You had to
as
run
I
out?
came through, as right before I came through the curtain, because Leo had gone out there because it was things were breaking down with no referee, and I
Right.
came through the curtain and I saw him pile drive Leo Wright, and I come running in the ring. I can't disqualify him for outside interference because I didn't see Leo do anything to him. He pile drive Leo.
Right.
I rolled Leo out of the way, checked on him. I told Zane, I said, "Hey, this is your opponent. We're going to keep this thing going. This is what we're doing, and you need
Right.
to quit worrying about this guy over here." And
So,
anyway, the match goes on.
yeah.
Somehow or another, I got between Zane and the turnbuckle,
Uh-oh.
and Sammy comes running, and Zane moves, and I get splashed in the corner by Sammy, and that's when the lights went out for me. Really didn't. My lights really didn't go out. I was trying to get my wind.
Yes.
But I mean, I went down. I went out of the ring to the floor.
Did you hit a chair?
I didn't hit a chair, but
Did a chair hit you?
the match continued, and I don't know. I know Sammy retained because Obama came too because he came and checked on me after the match. There was a chair on the apron. And
Okay.
at some point they did something and the chair came off the apron, came crashing down. And I don't mean the chair just
Oh.
fell off and flattened out on my head.
Right.
I mean, it came down and the hard part of the chair got me in the back of the head.
My gosh.
I rolled up under the ring at that point. And I mean, I had a small cussing fit.
I bet you did.
Which is not really cool on a Christian show, but I didn't say it where everybody could.
You made sure you crawled underneath. You know how I knew that about you in the chair?
I think I told you.
No, you didn't tell me.
How'd you know?
The bitch told me.
Oh, yeah. He was worried about. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I had a headache after the show, and it kind of worried me. Before I got home, the headache had moved around into my eyes.
Oh my gosh.
But I felt fine Saturday morning when I got up. It just hit me right on the back of my head.
You didn't get checked out?
There's guy that, well, there was an EMT there that he held up 2 fingers, said how many fingers I got up. I said 2. I mean, I wasn't glassy-eyed. I just got a headache.
They had to put your head back together.
I had a little knot. I had a little knot on the back of my head.
Oh my gosh. Just for you all to know, the bitch is Rusty Miller.
Yeah.
He was at Expo. I got to see him twice. And
Yes
he
or
told me
no?
about it.
Yes or no? He hugged you just long enough to make it uncomfortable.
No, you stop it.
I started to tell him that when he goes, I saw Amy. I said, yeah, she told me that. I started to say, she told me that the hug was a little bit long, that it was kind of uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't do that to him though. I thought about it.
That's terrible. Oh my gosh.
Hey, we talk so bad to him. I mean, Russ,
know. I know.
I mean, you wouldn't think we were friends.
No. But yes, he did tell me because he was concerned. And I was too when he told me. I was like, oh my gosh.
But I'm just telling you that whenever Lost Art is promoting a show, an event, to go out of your way to go to it. It's also for a good cause.
Yes.
But Florence, Mississippi is a wrestling town. Like, I mean, that's one of my, I mean, I don't know what number I would put it at, but when I speak of great places to have been in front of a crowd, Florence, Mississippi will be included with Houma, Louisiana, and Sulphur Springs, Texas. You know, that crowd will forever stand out to me.
Yes. Can we say hi to our wonderful friend Kevin? He's in.
Yeah,
He's in our.
we're going back to the chat. We're going to go back to the chat.
Well, good. I mean, I just knew that.
Hi, Kevin.
I do want
Aaron
to.
Staley. Who else we got? We've had some. The questions have been flooding. Ask Dave and Amy. Fantasy book. If both of your favorite wrestlers were to wrestle each other, where would it be, and who referees, and who's going over? Well, I'm going to referee.
It's going to be FTR wrestle each other in my backyard. It's going to be in Baby Oil. No, I'm just kidding. I'd be a silly. I want to ask you a couple questions. Can I ask you a question? And it kind of leads into what you were talking about wrestling towns. Okay.
Okay.
So, you know what happened to Cruel this weekend?
Yeah, I was going to get to it. I'll answer your question, Matt, in a minute. I'm trying to think.
Go ahead.
My favorite wrestlers.
Yeah, I would had FDR wrestle each other, but it'd be out here.
I'm not going to go with anybody, because all my favorites are the people I work with. But I'm going to go with if I'm fantasy booking, I would like to go with I'd like to see Jeff Jarrett wrestle.
I can't believe you're not going to say David Von Erich.
He's dead.
Well, I think it's a fantasy booking. So
if it was a fantasy booking, I'd want the Terry Gordy versus Bruiser Brody, and I'd love to be the referee. But I'm just talking about currently. I'd like to see Jeff Jarrett wrestle. I'd like to see Jeff Jarrett wrestle Caleb Conley.
Ooh.
Jeff Jarrett versus Caleb Conley, and I'd love to referee it.
Who's going over?
Oh, Jeff Jarrett.
Really? You'd let Caleb get beat by Jeff Jarrett?
Well, I don't think Jeff.
So interesting. So I like that. I think Cash would go over.
Hey,
Cash and Brody King fighting each other over me. No.
Yeah, let's talk about Cruel.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I have been working really late hours, and so Dave and I don't get to talk as much about the show. So I didn't know you were going to already talk about it. Sorry. I've kind of stepped on your.
I would have got to it. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were looking at something.
I am.
He was, hey, Ethan. I say allegedly. I think he was stabbed. I'm not even going to say allegedly. He was stabbed at the Ruthless Pro Wrestling's Omega event on Saturday. And so what the story is so apparently this one particular guy, right? Had already had words with Cruel at his merch table before the show started. And then apparently there were, go ahead.
But this guy's a dumbass. More. I mean,
I didn't say
you've been around Cruel. You've been around Cruel. Why do people dumbass marks always want to pick on the biggest guy in the room? I mean, Cruel is huge.
No, I agree. I agree. And apparently, like, the guy was, the guy had gone to his merch stand, asked how much stuff was, says he wasn't paying it. Okay, move on. I'm sure, I'm sure that, he gets that all the time. Then he gets in the match. He has he's the last match, and he's wrestling. And again, there must be, I don't know if the guy, let me see. He was in the front row. That's what I thought. Oh my gosh.
That's Darren Staley's action figure, the Chat King, the shit stirring stud. I love this so much. Thank you, Darren, for sharing that with me.
You've got some nice quads there, Lord.
Oh God.
But again, you're right. For whatever reason, this guy in the front row has a bone to pick with Cruel. And then later after the show, he does something during the match, but he, again, crawls out at his merch table, and the guy attacks him and stabs him with, it doesn't matter what he stabbed him with. But can you imagine, like, what in the world? I worry about you sometimes in some of these towns that you talk about that are like truly believe.
True. And there's a point. Now I'm going to tell you, like, the first time I was down in Homa,
yes,
they sent me out to the ring because I reversed a decision where Houston Carson Christian Blake defeated Houston Carson, won championship, but he was in the ropes. They were in the ropes. Referee missed it. I came out. I explained the situation to the referee. He restarted the match. There was a lady on the front row. She said, I don't know where they found your old ass, but they need to send you back. I hope you effing die. And she tried to come around the guardrail, and security had to stop her. And I sent Stephanie to get the truck, and we left during the main event because I didn't want to be out there after the matches.
Right.
Because just because. Just I aired on, and I wasn't like I was scared to go back, but I mean, sometimes people go a little too far. Maybe they're overserved. I don't know how the guy got out of the building. I mean,
they beat him up and threw him out.
He got out. His goal was to get out of the building, and he toted an ass whooping. Mm-hmm. But I mean, why he wasn't still there when the police got there? I don't understand. I don't understand how that many wrestlers can beat on somebody and he can still get out of the building.
Well, I mean, yes. At some point,
I've been instructed. I was taught if a fan's coming in trying to get in the ring and you see a fan getting in the ring, that you're supposed to try to do your dead level best to separate their head from their shoulders.
Right. But nowadays, I mean, well, it should have happened anyway. There comes a point where, okay, you're not protecting, you're not like in the heat of the moment protecting your friend who is getting attacked. You are assaulting. Even though they assaulted your friend, you can't just continue to assault the other
exactly.
person,
and thank God Cruel's okay. He texted Conrad yesterday and told him it was just a flesh wound.
But the fact that he even has to say, oh, yeah, I just have a flesh wound because this guy stabbed me, a fan stabbed me because of whatever reason.
Picabuti Vernos, if I'm not saying that right. No, sir, I'm not a pro wrestler. I'm a pro wrestling referee. I've been doing it for 20 years.
How do you know he's talking to you? Maybe he's talking to me. No, I'm just kidding. But I just am like,
well, you were doing moves in the ring on the open.
That's true. But I mean, you think about, so at this event, now granted, we had guardrails and stuff up, but I mean, they were coming over and, they were wrestling, just like they do at any match. They're wrestling outside the ring. They get thrown up against the guardrail. I mean, I guess how much of that is now, obviously when stuff happens, it becomes more, forefront in people's minds, but how much do you think that what happened is going to make on the current independent wrestling scene?
Yeah. I'm just glad it doesn't happen more than it does. And I'm glad that it could have ended a lot worse. And I'm happy that Cruel's not seriously injured.
Just really, really just kind of made me think about the towns that you talk about that like truly, like you have to worry about people getting hurt. And that's just really sad because it's pure entertainment, and they're putting on a show. And this to think whether the guy was mentally unstable or drunk or whatever, that could be a risk is terrible in this day when, again, back in the 80s, I think they took it as a badge of honor. If someone tried to stab you, you're trying to do your job because of the kayfabe. But we're not in that era anymore.
I mean, you know that Ole Anderson got stabbed. He got gutted. And if it wouldn't have been for
Yes.
Peggy Latham, he would have died.
Exactly.
She still got Brody King's beard and caught in her throat. She got home. Sean didn't know what hit. He still don't know what hit him.
But you know, like I said, yes. I mean, who was? I'm trying to think. Who did I do trivia on
this week?
No, who did I do trivia on a couple weeks ago?
I've been asleep since then.
Me too, because I should have talked about it because that person actually got Freddie Blassie. He got stabbed. He was also one of those who got stabbed. I didn't talk about it. I just remember.
You know, in Memphis, they'd shoot at him.
Well, yeah, didn't he? Didn't Jerry Lawler have all his tires slashed? I think so. But I mean,
hey,
again,
Akbar told me that he used to leave the sportatorium and he had to take a long way home because he just make sure that nobody was following him.
Could you? I mean, in a weird way, I understand when you had kayfabe and like you really thought these people were beating your favorite up and getting all emotional. Like I get that in a sense, but like that is not what goes on today. And I really think about that sometimes because with social media, and again, I know nothing about this person that stabbed the wrestler. I have some assumptions, which is not good. But, you know, with this day and age where you have social media and a person who's famous could like your post, and then all of a sudden you get it in your head that you're best friends. Like, you know, like it really...
Oh, yeah, because John Cena just started following me this week. Me and John are tight now.
Well, but if you were not in the right mental capacity, you could think you and Cruel, you know, you friended, I friended Brody King and he friended me back for whatever reason. Then I could think that, you know, he should know me. And when I go to the wrestling show, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if that is a real reality that is out there. In some ways, you see a lot of people stalking and doing some, you know,
and unfortunately, on a lot of independent shows, there's not a budget for security. But then there's also venues that require it. And I can say that I'm proud that I don't work any shows that there's not off. I mean, normally there's an off-duty police officer as security,
right?
So, I mean, I'm fortunate enough that we do have armed security at most of the events that I work.
Right. But it's not like people are getting wanded when they come in. I mean, there's
no metal detectors and
cop's going to be there as soon as you get stabbed, I guess.
And I mean,
if you realize it.
And if there's anybody at a wrestling show in Mississippi, any male that doesn't have a knife on them in their pocket, I mean, you're not even... Right. That's part of the uniform down here.
Exactly. How are you supposed to open presents, right?
Yeah.
Without your...
I mean, you always got a knife on you.
Exactly. So I just thought, like I said, I did.
Darren says that once his figure comes out, he'll definitely security at conventions.
That is very true. I mean, I know...
Let me go up here and see what Mac.
Oh yes,
Willie wanted to say that Ray Fury lost his Combat Sports Pro Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, that's that great big belt that looks like the old Mid-South North American.
Who did he lose it?
I think he called it Big Betty.
Big Betty. Well, I wonder who he lost it to, Willie. Who did he lose it to? That must have been. Hey, Ray Fury, I saw is going to be out in Vegas all.
He is going to be in Vegas.
Week. Awesome. Yeah, Darren, you're going to have to let us know the ETA on those figures, just so we can.
Dang it, Amy.
That's okay.
15 before the show next week.
Hey, yeah, blame my computer. It was my computer. It's not me.
I want to tell you about since we're talking about our wrestling weekends.
Yes.
I did a double shot this past weekend.
Blue? Oh, yeah. I noticed that
I
was a
worked Friday night
night.
and Saturday night. Saturday night I was in Myrick, Mississippi, down by Laurel.
Okay.
I think there's a show. I think there's a show on one of those. There's a couple in Laurel that does home renovations. I can't think of what the name of that show is, but that's where you would have seen Laurel, Mississippi.
Okay.
We stopped at a place to eat. It's a butcher shop called the Night Butcher, and they do hamburgers and hot dogs, and they're like gourmet burgers, like brisket burger.
Yummy.
We had the Wagyu burgers, and they were incredible. Now, Wagyu is notoriously dry, but the flavor was so good.
Really?
We really enjoyed it. The next time that I'm working down that way, I'm going to take my ice chest, and I'm going to do a little shopping in their meat market.
Oh, cool.
But really, really enjoyed my burger. SWA presented Outlaws Last Stand. And not only was I a road warrior this weekend, I was the only referee Saturday night. So I was an Iron Man too, which I like. I'm not griping.
Yeah,
and I'm going to tell you why. Because if y'all have noticed in the chat, all these happy birthdays, I'm 60. I'll be 60. If I can make it till 1:35 this upcoming morning, I'm going to make it to 60 years old. And, but I did. So sometimes reffing a match and then going, and it's the starting and stopping that makes things a little more difficult for me.
Sure. Well, yeah, I can understand.
And also I got there early Friday. So I was in the ring doing a little working out, running the ropes, doing some bumps and work. Cause there was, the wrestlers were working out and I was working out with them a little bit.
Sure.
Because I was there early. I got to quit getting there early because that's what gets me. But anyway, first match out, we had Sammy Wright against Mike Smith. Mike's the referee that turned on Hunter Rhodes and joined.
Mike was the referee?
Mike was a referee, and he's with DTF. But he's having to earn his way, and he got beat like really quick. So,
okay,
yeah, I mean they're getting fed up with his inability to carry his weight. And I ain't even gonna lie, I'm supposed to be impartial. I'm laughing at him because he's a referee.
Yeah,
he's a referee. He's a referee that turned bad. And don't nobody like bad guys more than me. But when we're supposed to be in there, we're impartial, and
it's kind of like a Danny Davis situation where it's like you're a ref, and then
you're
not really a good wrestler, but you with a group that makes you look better.
So when he tries to put himself into situations, I can't help my amusement when it don't go his way.
Right. No, I understand that.
We had the Hosey brothers.
Man, they did a double shot too. They wrestled the night before, didn't they?
Oh yeah, against Hillbilly Funk. Problem is that Hillbilly got hurt on the farm.
Oh no!
Something he hurt his hand. I mean, it was all he come out in street clothes. I understand there's a picture of the object that was stabbed all the way through him, through his hand.
Gosh,
I didn't get to see it, and I'm glad. So Pharaoh had to have they found somebody to step in for Hillbilly, and that was Tony Donato.
Hey, Tony Donato.
Tony Donato, really good wrestler. But the Hosey brothers came out on top.
Yeah. Did they have a championship belt?
Huh?
Did they have a championship belt? No. Okay. That was the other night.
Yeah,
right?
they're not the SWA tag team champions.
Right. Okay.
Leo Wright took on half of the tag team champions, Warden Moss.
He had double shot too.
Mikey tried to interfere.
Oh,
It backfired, and
good.
Leo got the win with a swanton over Warden.
Ooh.
So Hunter Rhodes, a non-title bout. Cliff was a little pissed that he has to drive all the way in and he can't even get a title shot. The general manager, Monty Warbucks, came out and explained to Hunter to Cliff that Hunter's already beat you 6 times. But Hunter said, hey, if you can win, you can have a title shot at the next show.
Right.
And Cliff Rogers ended up winning the match. I'm told that Brass Knuckles came into play. I didn't see it. There was a rope introduced into the match. Him and Hunter were fighting over the rope. Hunter got the rope from him. I got the rope from Hunter. I went to get the rope out of the ring. I turned around. Cliff's on top of Hunter. 1, 2, 3. The fans, for as great as my experience with the fans were in Florence, Mississippi, I don't have that relationship with the fans in SWA. They hate me.
Really?
Yes. And they do not hesitate to tell me how much they hate me.
And you were the only ref? Oh, I bet they gave you a lot of love.
Yeah. Oh, if by booze you mean love, then.
That's what I meant. So Miss Ginger said she went to Crusade Pro. Where was that?
Seminary, which is a little further south, I believe.
Okay. She just traveling. She just burning up the roads for the wrestlers. Good for you, Miss Ginger.
She's the best. She is such a diehard fan. We're so blessed. We're so blessed. She's not the only one, but we're blessed. So blessed to have somebody like Miss Ginger. She supports BIW. She tries to support them all.
Well, yeah.
But that particular night they were running against them, and she chose to go to Crusade and support them. All right. The next match was Barry Wolf against the Black Ranger #2. This was a non-title. No, they made this title match. This was a title match. This
that
turned
night
into
they made it. I was going to say they made it that night.
Yeah, they went ahead and made it a title match.
Was that the heavyweight title?
Yeah. And Barry Wolf told me that if I caught the Black Ranger at ringside doing anything, to not disqualify Ranger 2, because he really wanted to whoop Ranger 2's ass, and he really wasn't concerned about Ranger 1. But it's given that Ranger 1's always going to try to interfere.
Right.
And I did catch him reaching in a few times, and as much as I wanted to disqualify him, Barry's champ, and as long as he didn't, I honored the request. How about that?
Sure. Yeah. Well, no, that makes sense.
Before the match, Reggie he came out and handed an envelope full of cash to the Black Rangers. He was trying to get Wolf taken out. And then we had a grudge match: Chris White against Nick Wonder. This was a banger. There wasn't nothing scientific about this match. It was a fight. Chris came out with a sign that said, "I love breadsticks," which really put Nick into a fury. He said he wasn't going to wrestle if he didn't take the shirt off. The crowd chants breadsticks to Nick.
What is that about?
I find breadsticks and meat sauce to be delightful at Olive Garden, but Nick don't like it, and the fans know he don't like it, and everybody's leaning into it. And
okay.
I mean, we've had Nick on the show before. He's.
Well, I didn't know breadsticks. I didn't know that was a problem.
He don't like being called breadsticks.
Okay.
But anyway, him and Chris were having a banger of a match. Reggie tried to interfere, got knocked off the ring. It kind of got out of control, as you can see right here.
Who is that? Oh, you got hit again?
Yeah, the Black Ranger came out and clocked me from behind.
Right where you had your knocked out moment from last night.
Yeah.
And you're the only ref, so there's nobody that could come and help you.
So, yeah, there wasn't no, as you can see.
Nobody to help anybody.
Right. And I'm gone. So I had a rough weekend.
You did. Did you take Monday off? You should have.
No.
No. You should have. 100%.
No, I actually mowed the yard on Sunday.
You did.
All 4 acres.
Ooh.
But this is what 60 looks like, y'all.
No kidding. Nobody got you a ice pack or nothing, huh?
Nothing.
Just ignoring you completely. Or the hosey. Well, he's checking on you.
Yeah, but nobody came. I mean,
Oh,
I got up
little
on
kid. That's sweet. Look at you.
anyway.
Bless 'em.
That's what 60 looks like, y'all.
Speaking of 60, what are you gonna do for your birthday?
I'm gonna go to work tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, okay.
And then Friday we're gonna head to Texas. I'm gonna go hang out with my daughter Brittany. Sarah's gonna be going out of town. They go to their aunt's house for the weekend on a farm down South Texas. Mark,
nice.
Her husband Mark's aunt. They do it every year. The kids have a great time down there.
Like for Easter,
so I'm gonna spend the week
first weekend, like spring break, or
but I don't normally just going for the weekend. I don't normally see Brittany as much as I do Sarah when I'm there. I stay with Sarah because the grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be fun that I'm going to get to spend the weekend with Brittany. We're going to go to Texas Rangers game Saturday night.
Who are they playing?
Cincinnati Reds. I'm going to get to see interleague play. I've never seen a National League team play baseball in person.
Really? You have to definitely keep Justin Davis posted. You know, he's a big Reds fan.
Yeah.
You would like that.
Him and Timmy C both.
Now make sure you should find out if Justin's going, because you know him and his dad and his brother go visit. They watch the Reds play in different stadiums every year. Be cool if he was there. Oh, my red legs. That's funny. That'll be really fun. Oh, little Bucky.
But I'm excited to go see the Texas Rangers. I'm liking. Have you paid any attention to the baseball this year?
I only pay attention to what Andrew and Allison tell me. So go
they call it
Yankees.
the baseball. I like what they're doing with the balls and strikes this year.
Okay, I do know that there's like
the automated system that, like, I love that they're challenging these umpires, and it ain't taking them long to get pissy about it either.
Well, I mean, you know, that is kind of rough. Like, why even have the umpire? Why not just let
I think they should just let the
thing do it.
I think that if it's pitches that aren't swung on, I think should be 100% called from the booth.
Yeah.
And just take the umpires out of it. Because but I guess there's a little gamesmanship to challenging, and I think if you're wrong, you can't keep doing it.
Mm.
I mean, but I'm hearing, you know, that's I swore I was going to get his name right. His initials CB or CK or something.
Mm-hmm.
He missed like 6 in a row. There was a guy that was so sure that it was ball 4 the other day that he challenged it and started taking his CB Buckner missed 20 calls the other night. Thank you, Andrew.
Let
me tell you how bad this CB Buckner is. It's like Angel Hernandez retired, and he was like the worst umpire ever.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is it's like he said, "Hold my beer, I'm going to be worse," because he was the first base umpire, and he called a guy out saying he didn't touch the first base. And it was so clear. He wasn't even looking at the guy.
Oh.
And the guy was clearly on the base.
Right.
So this guy got his ass on his shoulders, I guess. But it was ball 4, and the guy was so sure that he was going to, because he got rung up.
Right.
So he challenges, taps his helmet, and he starts taking his gear off because he's heading to first base for the walk. That's how sure. Oh, yeah, the check swing. The check swing was ridiculous because he wouldn't appeal to first base. He had been appealing to first base, but he didn't appeal to first base on that one. He didn't even ask the first base umpire if it was a check swing.
What's a check swing?
Like when you start to swing, but you don't go all the way around. You're checking your swing.
That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. And he threw a manager
No,
out.
I think Major League Baseball needs to use this as an opportunity to get rid of the ones that don't know what they're doing.
Right.
But
right.
I also think that they could call balls and strikes. They don't need them for that. They need them for the close calls.
Sure.
But if a guy can't, standing there right by first base, can't see a player stepping on that big ass bag they got at first base.
Right.
Then, I mean, I'm a referee, but I suck on purpose.
Right. Well, yeah. That's the gimmick.
Yeah, that's the gimmick.
Right. Interesting.
Anyway, but I'm excited to go to a Major League Baseball game. I kind of hope they open the roof Saturday.
Ooh, is it supposed to be nice?
I think so.
It's supposed to rain here. That's why I was
My whole life I hated how hot it is in the summertime in Texas going to baseball games. They finally built a stadium with an air conditioner, and I went a couple years ago, and indoor baseball just don't feel right.
Right. Yeah, I've been to a Cardinals game, and you're right. It is very nice to be out under the sun.
Baseball's meant to be played outdoors.
Yes, that's pretty cool. That'll be fun. And so you're going to do anything? Are you going to go out to eat or anything tomorrow night for your birthday? Celebrate in any way?
Probably going to give Stephanie something she ain't never had before.
What is that?
A 60-year-old man.
Oh,
hey now!
If you do it because it's your birthday, right?
I got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go to work on Friday.
That's cool.
Just another day, and I'm proud to make it.
I know. I always think you should celebrate.
I now moved into number 2 on the all-time Miller list.
Yay! Who's number 1?
My uncle Philip.
Is he still alive?
He's 79.
So you're chasing Uncle Philip. Okay,
I'm gonna
good.
Yeah. I mean, he's still alive because heaven and hell can't decide which one's got to take him.
Oh well, and you're definitely.
But I mean, I hope he lives to be. I'm gonna try to live. I think I can outlive him. I'm planning. You're cordially. All of y'all are cordially invited to my 100th birthday party.
Awesome.
We're gonna circle back here in 40 years and have one. How about that?
Oh, that sounds good. Me and Allison will roll up in our wheelchairs because we'll be 90. So we'll be. Andrew will be probably 45. We'll have him wheel us in because he's the baby of our group.
I was about to wrap the show up, but I forgot about something.
I did.
It's time for Amy's trivia. Can you hang? How big's your brain? It's time to play.
What do we got this week, Amy?
Well, I tell you what, I got the notification that Sid Vicious, whatever you want to call him.
It's Sid Vicious.
Sid Vicious is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame this coming up year. So I looked and I said, you know what? Let's do some trivia about Sid. But we're going to actually look at the first WrestleMania where Sid shows up, which is WrestleMania 8. So, where was WrestleMania 8 held? Was it held at Madison Square Garden,
Nope.
the Hoosier Dome, the Rosemont Horizon, or the Astrodome? Where was this one held?
I know it wasn't A or D, and Willie Thornburg got in there with the Hoosier Dome real quick and in a hurry. And my plan was to go with whatever Andrew said. But Matt Presley, Willie Thornburg, there's Andrew. It's unanimous that it was the Hoosier Dome.
You are all correct. It was the Hoosier Dome. I tell you what, it's not a far drive for me. I would.
Who's main event? Oh, never mind. You may ask that a little bit later.
We will be talking about that.
All right.
Next question. What country singer sang the Star Spangled Banner song at the beginning of WrestleMania 8?
I know this one.
Was
I
it
know this one.
Miss Reba,
Yes,
Miss Tanya, Miss Leanne, or Miss Patty?
it was Reba with
You
all
think
her big hair.
you think it was Reba?
Yes, it was Reba with that big ass hair. I know it was her.
You are correct. It was Miss
Yeah,
Reba McEntire.
y'all sit down on that one. It was Reba.
Tito's sister, Reba McEntire.
Reba McEntire.
I like that. Oh, that's a good belly. That's a good 60-year-old belly laugh right there.
Oh my God. I got to throw that into Chat GPT and get a cartoon picture of Reba McEntire.
Reba McEntire.
I'll have that for you next week, y'all.
All the credit in the world to Bobby Heenan. So he must have said it on the show. That's great. That sounds about like it. All right, next question. In the Ric Flair versus Randy Savage match for the WWF Championship, who won? Did Randy Savage win and he won the title? Did Randy Savage win, but it was by DQ, so no title change? Did Ric Flair retain his title? Or was there a double count out and Ric Flair kept his title?
No, I know this one, and it pissed me off.
Why?
Because Randy won the title. But what really pissed me off is Rick came out first. The champion came out first. I hate it when the champion comes out first.
That is an interesting. Yes, I've noticed that more and more. That flip flop there. But yes, you all.
This is not fair to Flair. Held the trunks. Flair bled. You don't say.
But
oh yeah, no, I've heard Flair talk about this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vince got in his ass for bleeding and said you can't help but get in your own way, or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, he got pissed about it.
Savage was in gold. Ooh.
But Flair going to the ring first really pissed me off because I think that the champion should always come out second.
That's interesting. I mean, yeah, we can talk more about that. But yes, you all are all correct. Randy Savage.
Rick said it don't matter. Rick said it don't matter. I'd asked him about it before. He said it doesn't matter. It don't matter which one of them comes out first. I
think the champion should come out first, right?
But I think from a fan's perspective that you think that the champion should come out last.
That's what I'm saying. I think the champion. Well, yeah, that's what I meant. I think I said it wrong. I think the champion should come out last. Oh.
Well, that's because Rick can take a butt chewing like a man. He didn't want to have to listen to Brett cry about it for 25 years.
AKA Goldberg. Bless. Woo.
I'm sorry, Justin. I know you like Brett. I can't help myself sometimes.
Vince let it slide. Interesting. All right, next question.
To get Justin back in here to sit in with us.
He should definitely. He probably has baseball down now. We'll have to get him in that little bit of time in maybe August where we have a right before basketball. Well, no, I don't know. Justin, you need to let us know your schedule. All righty. What was the result of the match between Hulk Hogan and Sid Justice? That was his name. Hogan won clean with a pinfall. Sid won by DQ. Hogan won by DQ, or it was a no contest due to interference. How do you think? What was the result of this match? Weird that I did two back to back like that.
Andrew says Hogan won via DQ. I know that this was Andrew's jam, so I'm going to go with Andrew and Allison and Matthew on this one. That Hogan won via DQ, because I don't know.
Give it a look.
Yeah,
Hogan won by DQ, and if everyone looks, there was Papa Shango came out, and someone else also came out. We'll talk about that in a minute. So it was definitely a very schmozzy finish, but Hogan won via DQ. Who made a surprise return during the Hogan versus Sid match? Was it Ultimate Warrior, Roddy Piper, Jake Roberts, or Mr. Perfect?
I'm
Who
guessing.
made?
I'm 100% guessing that it was the Warrior.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I put Jake
Andrew
Roberts.
says the Warrior.
I must have been tired. I didn't put the snake. I'm just saying. Oh, Willie's going full government name.
Gave him his government name. Look at Willie.
Actually, that's not even his government name. Couldn't he change it to the Warrior or something? So who knows?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Andrew's right. He was off the gas. People thought it was a different guy.
that is very true.
I love that everybody thinks that there was two Warriors.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun little conspiracy, but you're right. It was the Ultimate Warrior. Which two wrestlers competed in the Intercontinental Championship match? Was it Brett and British Bulldog, Brett and Roddy Piper, Shawn Michaels and Tito Santana, or Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man?
I think before they answer, I'm going to say Bret Hart and Roddy Piper.
Uh-huh.
I think this was at the time, and if I'm not mistaken, was Piper the Intercontinental Champion?
Well, if I tell you that, that would tell you the answer, right? If I told you who the Intercontinental Champion was, at least.
Welcome in, Nicholas. Nicholas says B. He
And
agrees
Nicholas, everybody is
Everybody's
correct. This is not a
saying
very
Roddy
hard trivia. I thought it might be a little bit difficult, but you're all
Where's-
right.
with me. Where is the Hitman Hart and Roddy Piper? One of the greatest matches you'll ever see. What the hell is the use the bell?
It was a good match. It was yes.
Did Roddy lose the title to Brett there, or did he? I don't know who the champion was here.
Roddy was the champion.
And did he lose it to Brett, or did he retain?
Let me double check. The reason why I want to double check is because
Andrew says yes.
he did lose the title. Okay. I couldn't remember. I was like, I don't remember. I couldn't remember any title changes, but that's good.
I don't remember Roddy losing that much.
Right. That's why I was like, I didn't remember. Wait a minute. Roddy beat the Mountie, went on to defend the title and lose it at WrestleMania. Okay. So he didn't hold it for very long. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Oh, next question. The Undertaker versus Jake the Snake Roberts was the third match televised of WrestleMania 8. Defeating Roberts made the Undertaker streak what? Was it 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, or 4-0? So when the Undertaker defeated Jake the Snake Roberts, what did that make his streak?
Was his first? I thought his first one was against Bundy. Did he beat Bundy on the first one?
It was not against Bundy. It was not. No, it is not Bundy. I'll tell you that much. I do know who that is, but no. His first loss was not to Bundy.
Thank you, Justin. Brett got put in the sleeper, flipped off the turnbuckle, pinned Piper. I've seen the finish.
I did know that. Yes, I did know that. Now that he said that, I do remember that.
The first one was against Snuka. It's WrestleMania 7. Thank you, Willie.
Willie, you just totally told him the answer. I'm going to take my belt back.
But 2-0. I'm going to go with the 2-0.
As you should. It is correct. He was 2-0.
I defer to our intelligent fans in the chat.
I know. I agree. They were on. I mean, WrestleMania 8. Again, we're looking at 42 now, right? So I mean, I thought that this would be a little bit harder, but it was not. Y'all are right on point on all of these answers.
It blows
is there
me
another
away.
one? I don't think there is.
That's it.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Let's
That'd
talk
be
about
great.
belts real quick. We got big time belts over at facebook.com. If you're looking
Look
for
at
a
Willie.
championship belt, Big Time Belts got you covered. Join the group. High quality, low prices. I had the opportunity to hold this beauty Friday night
Oh, nice.
because Sammy Wright is the current Battle Zone light heavyweight champion.
Oh, nice.
I take a lot of credit for designing this one.
Uh-huh.
Those tanks are relief pieces that are sitting up on top of it. These pictures do not do this belt justice because you can't tell that those tanks are relief pieces in the picture.
Yes.
I love that the light heavyweight color is, they tell me it's teal.
It is.
I like that it's different because originally the promoter had wanted it changed to red, and we talked him into keeping it this way because I think it pops.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have also thought that if it was white, it would have looked really good.
Yes.
Because it just
I can see
pops on
white.
that plate. The gold leather, the tooling. Big Time Belts knocked this out of the park, and they can do the same thing for you.
Yes, it's pretty cool.
High quality, low prices, Big Time Belts. Thank you for sponsoring our podcast. And congratulations to Muhammad Zubair for getting married on the 28th.
Yes. Yes.
Honeymoon,
Congratulations.
so we may not answer your messages this week, but congratulations. I was invited to the wedding, but I couldn't get over there.
Oh, you've been dying to go over there too.
Now, I want to go to Saudi Arabia.
Well, I'm just saying,
I don't really want to go.
if you're
to
going to go to Pakistan,
but
to
I mean,
the
I was invited
to
to
the-
the wedding, and I couldn't make it.
that was awesome. Did you see Willie? If I can beat him for it, I can have it back. Did you see that comment he made? Get a little big for your britches, Willie. No. I was trying. There's something else I was going to ask you. I don't know.
Hey, want to talk a little WrestleMania?
Yeah.
We don't have to do a deep dive, but these are the matches that it's the cards starting to come together. I think they got 12 of the 14 advertised. They said that I think 14 was the goal for what they were going to do both nights.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we got 12 so far. We think about Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu.
Oh, I like it.
We don't have. I mean, if you're not ready to pick, we don't have to. We can do a prediction show.
Yes, because
But I'm just like the card shaping up, and I think that's what I really want us to talk about is.
Yes. I like them wrestling against each other. I do like them.
It
together.
feels like this year, I've always felt like that WrestleMania was sold as the event. And it didn't matter who the matches were.
Mm-hmm.
WWE says, this is the town. This is the event. Y'all come on.
Sure.
And
Kind
I
of like the
think
Super
this
Bowl,
year,
right? I mean,
I think it's lost its luster this year going back to Vegas.
you think so?
And I think that they're really scrambling to get the card out there now. I don't hate this match.
Yeah. Do you think though too? I mean, the prices. Oh, granted, we've been talking about stuff like that. The price of tickets and stuff. I've heard things are coming down. Now, I don't know how accurate that is.
They've been doing some sales like on 316. They took 31.6% off.
That's a huge amount if you think about it. 30. I mean,
think the next week on Monday they took 25% off
of tickets. I'm going to pay attention.
Yeah, I mean they've been doing some deals.
Yeah.
But this is an
But I
unsanctioned
think that
match.
is what hurt. I mean, yeah, granted, going to the unsanctioned.
Yeah, I think it's I think this is pretty cool. I like this matchup. Like I said, I think this is one that I look forward to seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I like both of them. I think Jacob's going to win. I think Drew's going away for a little while to film a movie.
Oh,
didn't see this coming. Like it. This came together Monday night. Gunther shows up out of the crowd, puts that sleeper on Seth, and just starts telling him to go to sleep.
right.
And
Well,
I didn't see it coming. And he's basically a hired gun for Heyman. And I like this matchup. And I like that, because you got to do something with Gunther to get him out of the legend killer. I mean, if there's no legend to kill right at this particular juncture, they need him to do something. And a hired gun for Heyman to go against Seth Rollins I like it.
as a hard gun, yes. Now you should.
Because Gunther's a killer.
Right. But you should expect Gunther to go over in this match. That's my thought.
I'm sure there'll be some shenanigans. I'd like to see Braun Breaker show back up in costume to get Seth and Braun Breaker in a feud.
Do we know anything? Have we heard anything about how long he would
Just
be?
speculating. I
Mm,
can't imagine with a hernia surgery.
right.
I don't know what the heal time on that is, and people that are. I mean, we've seen Super Cena come back from surgeries, and Seth come back early from surgeries, and
Right.
so AJ Lee and Becky Lynch.
I do not
I
mind
think they're
it.
putting a bow on this feud at WrestleMania. I can't see a scenario that Becky doesn't win the championship back.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see that.
I mean, it just depends on if AJ's sticking around. So, but I think this has had a story behind it from the beginning,
Definitely.
and this is all coming together. And I think this belongs on WrestleMania. I got a dream for this one now.
Keep it E. Keep it E for everyone. No.
I didn't say that dream.
Oh, well, God. I didn't know what you were
Let me
going to
tell you what I
tell.
want to see. I want to see Dom turn on Liv and go with Stephanie on this one. I think
Ooh.
that Dominic with Stephanie, because I think Stephanie is not having a great face. I think that she would be better as a heel. I
Uh-huh.
think out there with Dom, she speaks in Spanish. Dom tells us what she said. I think that would bring a new level of character to Stephanie. I think it would relax her some.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she would be I mean, she's got devil horns on. I think she could be a natural heel. The crowd wants to love Liv.
True.
As bad as she's trying to be, they want to love Liv. The ultimate betrayal. Plus, you got Roxanne Perez in the Judgment Day with Raquel. They get Liv out that way. I think it just. I would love to see the double turn on this match. And
Interesting.
And Dom with Stephanie as the translator would be so good. So good. That's what I want.
I like it. I like that idea.
Let's let them all fight. We got to have them on the card. Let's just throw them in there. Let's see how this shit goes.
Yeah.
I think Bailey and Lyra
Or do.
I think they're due. I think people really want to see. I think they like them.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to see Nia and Lash retain.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be happy to see Charla and Alexa win.
Yeah. I think this is one of those things, like you said, that Bailey could pin Alexa, and Legend and Nia don't actually get pinned, but they lose. So then you can continue. You can.
Yeah, I mean, this is so obvious.
See that.
We got to get a bunch of women on the card. Let's just do this.
Right. Well, or that we have these superstars. How can we?
And
And
please, God, do not let the Bellas win. I don't know what we're doing here.
I feel like I've heard they signed a long-term contract. I mean, like a year, not a multi-year, but I mean, they're not just one and done. They're, they're here for a little bit.
CM Punk and Roman Reigns. I've liked where this has gone. It's kind of, I mean, I think Punk's the heel. After he left Roman laying Monday night, they started out hot. This has got some heat on it. I think that Punk is the bad guy. I think Punk. I mean, I can't call it.
I think, like you said, even like with Liv, like people want to cheer, like they really like Roman and the original, tribal chief and all. I do think people like that,
Yeah, I don't want part-time Jones to be champion again. Or Titty Tiaki, like Punk called him.
Oh, Lord, help us.
God.
Yes.
Hey, I'm for it. I am so into this. I'm loving it. Even Triple H came out to separate them.
Yeah. He did.
Did you notice that they called him Paul Levesque? They are
They're
not
calling-
referring to him as Triple H.
Who, the announcers? Who called him that? The announcers called him that?
The announcers were calling him
Paul
Paul
Levesque?
Levesque, not
Interesting.
Triple H.
Huh.
I don't think there's been a little speculation that Triple H might get involved in the screwing of Cody.
Mm.
I don't think Triple H is a character anymore. I think he is the WWE equivalent to Dana White.
Okay.
I think that's his role.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he is Paul Levesque.
I like that.
He used to be Triple H. He's Paul Levesque now. He is in the Dana White role for WWE. That's how I kind of feel.
Yes.
This is going to be a banger. I love this.
I mean, I can't. I mean, I got goosebumps just when Oba power slam Brock. Like, that was amazing.
Yeah.
When he came out up there, but he cannot be doing his little dance, like
Oba
coming down the ring for that.
They got to step their foot on the pedal and push it to the floor on Oba. They need him to be. He's the plan. They don't need to just make him an attraction.
Right.
He needs to come out of WrestleMania a threat to everybody.
Yes. That like Brock used to be. And he's
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh yeah. This is my niece Finley. Sweet Finley. 4 years old. This is her favorite wrestler is Oba. She loves the dance. And it just,
He might be my second favorite right now.
Who's your first?
We'll get there.
Okay.
I think this is either going to be real good or real bad. I think it's going to be real good. I don't see a scenario they don't put the belt back on Rhea.
I don't know. I don't have much. I'm not as interested in this one as I wish I was.
I don't know what's going on, why they've kept Jade off TV.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know.
Do you think she's just, working out?
I think she's a freaking star. I don't understand if they're protecting her. We'll see. I think that we'll have a very, very clear direction of where they're going with Jade Cargill after this match.
Yeah, that's true. We will see.
I want to see Randy win.
I'm with you. I think Randy winning. I like that.
Who do you think's on the phone? Stephanie came out the other night.
Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting. She always gets to smack people. That's just her thing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who's on the phone. I'm trying to think of somebody.
I don't think it's Teddy.
Go ahead.
I don't think it's Teddy Jr. I don't think it's Vince McMahon, what Willie just said.
That'd be interesting.
It would be. Maybe it was Stephanie on the phone. Maybe it was Shane. I don't know. I'm interested.
The Shane, I think it could be intriguing to if he were to come, in a managerial role. Could be Paul Heyman.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. But the fans want Randy.
Yeah.
The fans want Randy.
I think, yeah, I'm with you. Trick.
Yeah, and that's my favorite wrestler right now. I love Trick.
Okay.
Sam. They put the United States title on Sammy, and Sammy and Trick have been in it for a while now. Since Trick came up, he's been insulting Sammy left and right. They're serving Sammy up to Trick. I don't know that Trick needs a United States belt.
Has he won any titles? Has he won a title since he's been on?
No. He was the NXT champion and the TNA champion.
I think he needs a title.
Yeah.
I think
he needs a world title.
Well, yes, but I'm just saying, I think he needs a star. I think he needs a title. I mean,
like if whoever wins between Cody and Randy, it's Trick's turn after that, is what I think. But it's okay if we win the United States Championship and then. But this guy is. I mean, you put Oba on Raw, keep Trick on SmackDown, and these guys are the future.
Let them rip. And
I am a huge fan of Trick.
I like Javon Evans too.
And you're gonna see. And you're gonna see.
Yeah, there he is. I can't go
ladder match.
Hey, you know what? You're never gonna believe who called me today.
Javon Evans?
No. Penta called me today.
Are you serious?
Yes. Now, that's what they said on the phone. He did sound a lot like my nephew Ross.
Okay.
But he said he was Penta and that he had a match later, and he was making cookies or something. But anyway, yeah, he sounded like my nephew. And I don't know, he could have been pulling a April Fool's on his old Aunt Amy. But I sure did got a phone call from Penta today.
Well, this ought to be. I mean, with Javon and Penta, I don't think a whole lot. I mean, when I think ladder match, I don't think Rusev.
No. Yeah, that's kind of an odd.
And Ray Phoenix
man.
and
JD.
This is going to be a good match. I'd love to see Rusev come out as winner though, because I just want so much for Rusev because I like him so much.
Now, see, I would take Javon Evans. I'd like to see him get something.
Yeah.
Or Penta retain. I don't mind Penta retaining because I like him.
I think Penta's the choice. Javon's going to get there. I like Javon Evans.
Is this night 2 or is this still night 1?
We don't know.
Oh, they're just okay.
We don't know what nights they're on yet.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I was like,
and then we got Finn Balor and Dominic. This match needs to happen. So,
you know what? I think I wonder if Ray and Balor are on. If Dominic's match is opposite of Liv's, then I think there is interference. But if they happen on the same show, then I think they're still together.
Yeah. So
I could be wrong, but
so that's
I just love this.
That's what we got so far. I think it's shaping up to be a good Mania. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to watching it.
Yeah, I'll be flying.
We're having a crawfish boil here at the house that day, but I mean, it'll be watch party time.
Heck yeah! Maybe I'll fly down to your house on my way home.
Come on down.
I might do that. I don't know exactly what time I'll arrive anywhere. I don't even know what time my flight is. I need to look into that. But then it's 2 hours, so it doesn't matter. And then I have to drive from Nashville. But yes, I'm with you on that. I love it. I'm definitely going to be watching this because it's just too good. I think it's too good to miss. It's WrestleMania.
Well, yeah, I mean,
just one of those shows that
I think I'm more happy with WrestleManias than I enjoy them more than they aggravate me.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, and if AEW didn't go until 2:00 in the morning on a work night, I'd get there. I don't care for their television show, but they've never really disappointed me on pay-per-view.
Exactly. They usually, their pay-per-views are usually pretty stunning. But you're right. You do end up getting into a, hold my beer situation where it was like, a 5-hour show. They're definitely giving you your money's worth. Like,
oh yeah, I mean that's
getting it. But
you
right.
start in the afternoon because I mean I realize that the demographic that gets up to go to work on Monday is not the target audience.
Just even think about the people who are at the show. My goodness, like they got to go to work. Were able to buy those tickets, so you think they have a job. So
Yeah.
don't make them where they can't, come to the show because of that.
Here on the Mark Out Moments Network, we got some shows that we'd like for you to watch and check out. We got Drunken Pop, TJ, Dollar Dave, and Tim do a snapshot of a month in a year. They give you your pop culture fix, and tomorrow night they are going to go live with their Final Four predictions.
Oh yeah, crazy
Final Four prediction show tomorrow night here on the little network. The TNA Top 10, which I refer to as the best show on our network.
100%.
Here at Mark Out Moments, markoutmoments.net. If you're watching us on Facebook or X, go to markoutmoments.net. It takes you to our YouTube. It's got all of our archives. It's got all the show's archives. I'm cataloging them into playlists. Like right now, you can go to the playlist section of our YouTube page, and all of our Talking Wrestling since the beginning is in a playlist. Easy for you to navigate with all the different shows that we do on the network. And I'm going to start indexing that for all the everybody that's involved on our network.
Awesome.
They're going to take the month of April off, and I'm about half hot about it because I watch the show every week and we enjoy it.
I do too. I love doing the poll, taking a picture of the snapshot, and then listening to what I think is 1 through 10. How does that actually play out?
Yes, I love it. I make sure that I screenshot before I submit now.
I do too.
And they're so damn entertaining.
And if you don't know anything about the baseball, you can learn.
Yeah. I tell you, this last episode with Taco Bell, though, Allison should have an issue because ChatGPT screwed her hard on the Taco Bell graphic.
They were so cute, though. I loved it.
Oh, I know, because they were. Today I went to Taco Bell today, and I started just to get me a 12-pack of soft tacos and eat them.
Oh my god!
And just go basic soft taco.
Yeah.
I was going to get me a 12-pack, but I decided not to.
You can eat 12 soft shell tacos?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You ought to see me with chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
I was super sized.
They got gordita. They got Crunch Wrap sliders now. So today I tried all the new little Crunch Wrap sliders.
I
got those, and I'm here to tell you that the empanadas, they got a caramel and a chocolate empanada for dessert, and they sucked.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't care for them.
Nothing beats a good cinnamon twist.
I started to go cinnamon twist, and I was like, I'll try them because they got a caramel one and a chocolate one. And the chocolate one surprisingly was better than the caramel one. And I'm just saying that I wasn't impressed. That's not a do again.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to know. Good to know.
But they're going to be off for the month of April, and they'll be back. They're vacationing and.
Well, they were going to have a show on the 19th, but they did not want to affect the WrestleMania's viewing. So they said
apparently our invitation to join us for the WrestleMania recap on Tuesday was declined.
Fine.
But it's still out there if they decide that any of the three or all three want to jump on that invitation.
All of them declined?
Well, I mean, they said they're taking April off.
Okay. I bet they might. We might have some friends join us.
TJ Stevens is playing Bash on the Buttons. He's doing retro video games. I think he's doing 2 nights this week. I know he's doing tomorrow night. He might be on after us tonight.
Oh, okay.
That boy was busy.
Darn. Oh,
I just did the Midnight Express.
Yes. Oh, you did? Oh, you haven't posted it yet, though, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we did. I did it last Thursday.
Okay.
No. What day did I do it? It's available. The Midnight Express, January 1984, where they worked 32 matches in 31 days.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes.
Loose on going into 4. Lots going on in NASCAR right now. It's been turning out to be kind of a fun season.
Yeah, I was going to say they were talking about that they wanted to get on and talk because there has been such goings on in it. Interesting.
Eras, exploring the golden era of WWE. We got legends. Let's rethink this. Over on the Dav Network, Kevin Davenport's back, and he's doing the Double Drop Kick podcast. Mark Maggard and the gang are doing Spanning the Globe on Thursday. Check out our friends. Check out our Mark Out Moments.
Hey.
Hopefully by next week, I'll have the a lot easier to navigate for you.
Guess what? Guess what I just found out?
What you just found out?
Arn and Brock are going to be at WrestleCon during WrestleMania weekend.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I just saw that. They just posted that. So interesting.
Missy Hyatt posted, had an interesting live earlier today. She's got to have 100. It's a book. And when you open it up, it's got a video screen in it with live pictures.
Really? I saw she had an announcement, but I hadn't.
Yeah, she couldn't show. It's from the Wrestling Vixens years. So,
interesting.
But there's only 100 of them.
You already pre-ordered.
And we want to thank keep Rebel.
Oh,
keep Rebel in your thoughts and prayers. She's battling lung cancer. And she's got a very bad infection, and until they can get the infection cleared up, they can't even treat her for the lung cancer. The kid's having a hard time. Y'all lift her up. And on a personal note, I've gotten into a bit of an internet beef with a fella. He hates Conrad Thompson, and I'm catching strays because of it. But it's kind of gotten to a little pissing match, and and names are being called, and I just, as an adult, want to take this opportunity to apologize for my part in it. I'd like to be the bigger man and tell Travis that I hope we just let's squash this and get it behind it. And April Fools, fuck that guy. I'll never apologize to him.
You had me.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
I ain't apologizing to him. Fuck that
You
guy.
had me.
Fuck him to tears down to his knees. Mark it. I'm saying mark it, so the AI that does our clips will mark it. Yeah. So I couldn't help myself. I was going to open the show that way, but you were putting the spotlight on yourself. You figured out how to put the spotlight on yourself right out of the gate.
You stop it. I was having, I don't want these technical difficulties because I don't know what to do when these problems come up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so ornery.
I know it.
You ornery 60-year-old.
Yeah.
You seriously are elderly now.
I am. I mean, like I'm not getting the entry level senior citizens discounts. I've graduated to.
No kidding.
I'm almost get off my lawn, you damn kids.
You're almost ready. The government's about ready to give you some money back, kind of thing. You're getting ready to get in on Social Security.
Yeah, in 2 years. In 2 years, I've got a decision to make.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. But I'm glad I'm still here.
Yes, we are too.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you what. I feel like I'm better. I think I'm in better shape at 60 than I was at 50. I mean, if I'm being honest.
Well, you've been, I'm sure doing stuff in the ring keeps you limber and you're moving. I mean, that's wonderful. If
you're a world-class championship wrestling fan, then you're familiar with Bronco Lubitsch.
Yes.
In 1983, Bronco Lubitsch was 3 years younger than I am right now.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Bronco been wrestling since the 50s.
Right.
So,
right.
I mean, he legitimately was having a hard time moving.
Right.
So, but what I'm saying is that I'm still active and going, and my grandkids are keeping me young. And
exactly. And that's funny for him to be 3 years younger than you now.
Right.
Thinking about what he was like then.
Hey, Fritz was younger than me.
There, point. We talk about the Golden Girls. They talk about the ages of the Golden Girls when they were on the show, like what the age they were portraying.
Yeah,
that's basically the current Golden Girls of the four. My little Golden Girl group is like, how in the world are we the same age as the Golden Girls? I don't know. Interesting.
Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And Amy, we're gonna be we'll look at they'll have to look at the schedule because sports is crazy right now.
Very true. I should be free. But yes, we'll discuss. If it's a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be back one night next week. We're not taking April off.
No. We got too many bills to pay.
Josh Rosenbaum popped in and said, "Good show. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach."
Championship basketball coach.
Exactly. That's exciting for his team.
Yeah. Andrew with the happy birthday day. Thank you, my friend. Enjoy your vacation. It's funny because we were talking about time off, and my daughter said PTO stands for prepare the others. And Andrew had just said it the night before.
I like it.
Which tells me that Andrew and my daughter would get along brilliantly.
100%. It's right. Y'all do.
Well, you're letting your fans down. I just want you to know. You should have put 4 in the can.
Prepare the others. I like it. I like it.
Willie, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of y'all. Thanks for joining us on a Wednesday night. We hope we like just getting in here and talking wrestling every now and then.
Yeah, there's
And
a lot of good wrestling.
we had fun. It's a fun episode for us. We hope y'all enjoyed it too. We'll see you next week on Talking Wrestling with Pondwater and Amy, right here on Mark Out Moments.
Bye-bye.
Talking wrestling, time to go. Thanks for watching our epic show. See you next week, same time, same place. Mark Out Moments is your